Guys, how are we doing? It is Rafael Feliciano, and I'm here again at another restaurant for another tasting. It is restaurant week. We are preparing. I'm getting the camera all ready for you guys. Let's see. Yes, we are here at Public House here in North Naples. They're putting together some of their restaurant week menu tastings for us. And believe it or not, they also have an awesome lunch menu too. So if you guys have never been to Public House, it is here at the corner of, let's see, where are we at? We're at Immokalee and Goodlet Frank Road. Beautiful new restaurant, sister restaurant to Hobnob over there on 5th Ave for you guys that haven't been. Guys, and so let's talk a little bit about Restaurant Week. Restaurant Week it's a 3-course menu for starting at $26 or $36. And what does it benefit? Restaurant Week benefits the scholarship. It benefits the kids. Restaurant Week, $1 every time you dine during Restaurant Week to any of our restaurants. $1 from every meal is going to go to our Sizzle Southwest Florida Food and Beverage Scholarship. And like I said, we're here again, Public House, Naples. And we're about to go inside. We're going to meet with Tammy, the general manager. We're going to meet with Chef. We're going to talk about the food. And we're just going to enjoy this afternoon of eating. And then we have a few more other places to go today. We're also going to Ridgeway at 3 o'clock, Ocean Prime at 4 o'clock. So we have a day full of eating. Guys, if you're watching this video, like it, share it. We're going to be going live all day. So let's start going through. All right, here we are in the entrance. We're gonna go open the door. How are we? Well, that's
Great,
for
thank
you.
you.
So, Tammy, tell us a little bit about what we're doing today and what you do with Public House.
Well, I am Tammy Amberg. I'm the general manager here at Public House, and we are here to show you our 2- and 3-course lunch and dinner menu for Sizzle Southwest Florida Restaurant Week.
All right, look, so when I was talking to Tammy earlier, Tammy said that she was really nervous about this and that she's going to freeze up. So we're going to make this as easy for her as possible. It's going to be super relaxed. We're going to do a little tour of the restaurant, see what Public House is. Because how long has Public House been open?
It's been open a year and 4 months. We opened last January 2nd, 2017.
How's the feedback been since you guys opened?
Oh, great. Absolutely wonderful. Our happy hour is our busiest. It's every day from 3:30 to 7, Monday through Friday, and Saturday, Sunday, open till 6.
Awesome. Well, let's check. This is a beautiful place. It's fully renovated, brand new restaurant. This is also, you guys were part of the new plaza, too. This is a new plaza, right?
Yes, Creekside.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit, what do we have going on?
Well, this is our main dining room. We have 6 booths, and we have a banquet. In the back room here, we have a semi-private room. We have a lot of different events back here. People can have meetings or birthday parties, luncheons.
We have a lot. That, Lisa was here earlier, and she snuck out of here, so she's not able to talk to us a little bit. But what's the concept of the design? Is it kind of just fun, eclectic?
Yes, exactly. It's fun, eclectic. Lisa wanted Public House, kind of like Hobnob, which is a meeting, gathering place for friends. She's from England, and that's kind of what it is. Public Houses, and Hobnob is a popular English term for a gathering spot.
All right. Well, cool. Where are we going next? Probably walk over through the bar and then get to the food.
Yes, perfect. We have a very large bar, and happy hour is all the bar area, basically from this wall and over, as well as outside. And we do allow pets, dogs outside, and smoking as well on the couches.
Oh, that's cool. You guys have a really nice outdoor area.
Yes, we have 15 tables.
Sales stuff, doing the contracts.
So what kind of happy hour stuff you guys do for at the bar?
Our well drinks are $4. Our house wines are $4. Then we have $6.50 calls, Tito's, Absolute, Stoli, Jim Beam, Captain Morgan's, and various other ones. Our draft beer, Bud Light, Ultra, Miller Lite, and Yuengling is all $2.50. and all of our other beers are $1 off, and $2 off our specialty cocktail menu, so those range from $6 to $8. We have a Don Julio Mango Margarita that's one of our favorite top drinks, so that's $8 during happy hour. Then we also have a Cool Cucumber with Pearl Cucumber Vodka that's our second most favorite, and that's $6.
Well, Chef, there's Chef. Chef, say what's up. Hello. How are you doing? So we're actually going to go in here. We're going to start looking at the food. Me and Chef, we're going to sit down, and then we're going to start talking about it. I'm actually going to switch with Miss Tammy. Oh, look at those donuts.
Thank you, Raphael.
Here you go. All right, Chef. Here we go. Take a seat. Talk about your food a little bit.
All right. Where do you want to start?
Chef, how are you? All right, so tell us a little about yourself. Before we talk about the food, tell us a little about yourself and your food.
Myself? Well,
You can sit a little closer this way, so we're going to talk about the food.
right, well,
And if you see any questions, Tammy, let us know. Tammy is now holding the camera, and just for those that are watching, that are viewing, or if you're seeing this later after it records, Restaurant Week, May 31st to June 13th, $1 from every meal sold is going to our Sizzle SWFL Food and Beverage Scholarship, because we want to help local high school kids go to FGCU, go in the resort and hospitality program. We don't want them to leave. We want them to stay here in Southwest Florida. So hopefully, last summer, our restaurant week, we had 50 restaurants, and we did about 30,000 covers. In theory, that equals a lot of money that we can put towards a scholarship. So hopefully now, with 70-plus restaurants expanded through all of Southwest Florida, hopefully we make some huge impact. So let us know, like the video, share the video. Tammy, let me know if anyone makes any comments. And let's start with you. Tell us about yourself. Give us your name, what you do here, and kind of like your background in cooking.
all right, well, my name is Jose Aragon, and I moved from Colorado like about 5-6 years ago. I started in Colorado.
That makes sense for the hat.
Yes, exactly. And I'm a Broncos fan, actually. So,
Dude, it's the Yankees all the way. That's what it's going to be.
But I started cooking when I was about like 19, 20 years old, and then I started, liking all the great things that you can do. You can make a lot of people happy. You can. This is an art, actually. That's what cooking is.
Food is art, absolutely.
And every time I make a plate, every time I make a dish, it's like, I feel like I'm painting or doing stuff like that, and I always think about my family being actually at the dinner table. So when I make the food, it's like if I'm cooking for my family, so obviously everybody gets the best of me.
Yeah, what's your ethnicity? What's your background?
I'm from Mexico, and but I've been here for about like.
Well, Hispanic culture, everyone likes to sit down. I mean,
exactly.
I'm half Puerto Rican, half Filipino, so like in our culture, we have all three meals are together. I saw my mom was actually watching earlier, and she'll attest. All three meals are together: breakfast, lunch, dinner.
I'm the same way sometimes.
And
not all the
so
time.
it's kind of like you kind of put all the food in the middle, and everyone kind of serves himself. And so I understand.
Yeah. So I opened Hobnob for them. So I've been with Lisa and Mike for about like 5-6 years.
Yeah, shout Lisa and Mike Hernandez.
Exactly. So and finally they gave me opportunity. So I became the chef over here, and since then I've been working with them and Chef Tony actually. So yeah, you want to if you want we can start talking.
Yeah, let's start talking about the food. So now you guys are very unique because you're one of the few restaurants. We introduced lunch this year for Sizzle Southwest Florida, and not all the restaurants are doing it because not all the restaurants are open for lunch, but you guys are. Hobnob isn't. So let's start with your lunch menu. And what will we put up there first? If I came in here for lunch.
All right. So for lunch, actually, I couldn't decide to do one or two items. So I did on the first course.
And we'll put it up there so Tammy can go ahead and put the camera on there. So this is the lunch. This part of lunch.
Yes, that's part of lunch. This one as well is part of lunch. We have it for dinner, but not on this menu, obviously.
Yep.
Chicken wings there.
So let's talk about the wings.
Breaded, and then they are cooked all the way before we actually serve it. So if there is, a lot of people are like timing. When chicken wings take like 12-14 minutes, it's not good, especially when you come for lunch. You want to get something that it's like fast and good, and This one actually, we have an oven that it does all the the magic. But when we cook them, we bake them pretty much.
Oh, so baked wings.
Yes.
Oh, great.
And then we deep fry them at the end. Really good.
Keep talking. I'm just
Healthy still, not a lot of oil. But we put blue cheese crumbles, green onions, and the spicy honey teriyaki sauce.
That's what's on the outside.
Yes, that's what's on the chicken wings. A lot of people like it.
I'm just gonna let you know that I'm
like it.
ahead of time that I'm gonna go through all this.
Perfect.
So,
well, this is one of them. We have the salmon citrus salad, which is one of my favorites.
as much as I probably should have, that's probably the only thing I'm not gonna do is a salad because
I think that's the best. So, yes, this one is an appetizer. So, it's the first course, but on our actually regular menu, we have it as an appetizer, and we have it for happy hour as well.
Okay, awesome. So you can do this is part of the lunch menu, and we also have your salmon salad.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that.
So that one is a Boston beef lettuce. It's an organic, actually, lettuce. Goat cheese, hearts of palm, mandarin oranges, and our house mango citrus dressing.
Awesome. And you said this is your favorite one?
That's one of my favorites. Yes, definitely. I recommend the salmon meat red all the time. So that way a lot of people are really sensitive and they think that it's fishy. When you cook it like well done or stuff like that, it always takes the test that it gets a little fishy. But when you do it like meat rare medium, it's perfect actually.
That's delicious.
We got a comment.
Oh, okay.
Salmon citrus salad is delicious.
Yes, it is. Listen, I didn't eat the lettuce. I'm on a non-lettuce diet, but no, the salmon's great. I think having the fresh mandarin oranges also, and you said this is organic.
Yes.
Okay.
The lettuce especially, yeah. Definitely salmon.
And so that's what we have do we have any other lunch options at the table?
That one.
The burger.
This is the mahi
or sandwich.
Yep.
A mahi sandwich.
Yes, this is a grilled mahi sandwich, always fresh. It's a wild cat, of course, and we grill it all the way. We cook it through, and we can either do it grill or blacken.
Okay, so we got the mahi sandwich.
Grill or blacken. It has,
you can do a grilled or blackened. What's on top of that?
That one has cowboy caviar.
Cowboy caviar.
Yes, which is like a type of pico de gallo, but this one has black beans, corn, a lot more stuff in it, but it's really good. And then on top it has the chipotle crema.
Oh, that's beautiful. And this is for the lunch menu too. And what how much are you guys doing lunch for?
This one?
Yeah. What's your lunch special? So you're doing $21 2-course lunch?
Yeah.
So for restaurant week, some restaurants are doing a $16 2-course lunch or a $21. You guys are doing a $21.
Yes.
And then for dinner, you have a $36 dinner.
Yeah.
And the fries are delicious.
The fries are actually homemade. They're not frozen. Obviously, we try to do the most items like fresh that we can. Mm-hmm. Everything is like lettuce and all the stuff we order every day. Every night, place order, so the next day is fresh.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, the French fries, like I said, they're homemade.
What do you season it with?
That one has Parmesan cheese
Taste
and
it all over it.
salt, pepper, other spices that goes in it. Really good, really simple, but
fries
a lot
need
of
to be
people
simple
love it.
though. Fries need to be simple. Good fries are very simple. So we have the wings. We went through a little bit of the salmon salad. We did the mahi burger, which you can do grilled or blackened.
Right.
And then now we can move a little bit into the dinner stuff, right?
Right.
Okay. Awesome. So what are we going to talk about first in the dinner?
Well, we can do the Caesar salad.
Yeah, that's delicious. And it has the stuff that I love on top of it.
Anchovies.
White anchovies. Love anchovies.
Yes.
It's white anchovies. Love it on my Caesar salad. It's the only way you should eat it. And if you don't have it, then I don't talk to you. And that's really what it is.
This one as well is organic baby kale. And
this is simple, but this is the size you're going to get during restaurant week. So
yes,
that's a great portion, especially if you're starting off your meal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We don't. We want it to be like. We wanted to have a nice portion that you can actually enjoy the rest of the items, but at the same time, you're not going to be hungry.
Yeah.
Through the process. This one, it's like my favorite thing about the salad is that when we create it, pretty much we measure the bowl We cut the croutons like the same size, so underneath it's empty. But when you go with the fork and you break it,
We're gonna have to break it.
that's like the
We're just gonna have to break it.
the nice thing about the salad.
All right. So here you go. You can hold the mic a little bit.
All right.
So you said at the bottom, there's
Yes.
gonna be.
They are grana padano croutons in the bottom.
Oh, look at that. Oh yeah. There it is. There it is. So that's awesome. That's a nice little treat at the bottom.
Yes. So we wanted to do a little like it's a Caesar salad, yes.
Yeah.
But
It's built from the bottom up.
right. It's a baby kale. A lot of people do the croutons, dice or just it's a little bit different. We
Yeah.
put the tomatoes. It's just a garnish. It's just a little compliment to the salad. It's not actually a part of the salad, since you got the rest of the stuff. You really don't need much on a Caesar salad.
No, you don't.
This one, it's actually a broken Caesar, so it's not like a creamy Caesar that other places have.
And the lettuce that you use again?
That one is a organic baby kale.
That's awesome. Because they use a lot of romaine, especially on the Caesars.
Exactly. So you always, wherever you go, you get romaine. It
Yeah.
don't matter if they grill it or if they do, a big piece of romaine actually or diced romaine. We actually went and, take a little step.
Took it to the next level. Built it up. And like I said, again, guys, Restaurant Week, it's May 31st through June 13th. It is presented by Mercedes-Benz of Bonita Springs. We have over 70 of the best restaurants in Southwest Florida, offering 2-course lunches or 3-course dinners starting at $26 or $36. We're here at Public House. We're checking out their menu, checking out your awesome facility. You guys have been around about a year, and if you look at the spread on the table, we have Tammy, the general manager here, holding the camera for us. We're going through some of the items to the Restaurant Week menu. So if you're watching this video now or later on, like it, throw us a heart, give us a share, and we just finished the organic baby kale Caesar salad. The crouton is actually at the bottom, so we dug it up. And then we are now going into, let's go into this course. Yep. Oh, a short rib.
Well, that one, it's actually a lot of people's favorite.
Why is it people's favorite, other than the obvious?
You know what? It's the mix. We create the sofrito. Sofrito is actually...
Yeah, explain sofrito to people.
All right, sofrito, it's technically, a lot of people do only veggies with it. So red bell peppers, onions, celery. I wanted to have a starch and a veggie at the same time. So what we did is we put the roasted red leaf potatoes. We mix them together, cook them, try them once. It wasn't like the flavor that we wanted to, since they are Korean. So we went and put a little bit of kimchi base. And that's what it makes the whole flavor to.
So there's kimchi.
It's kimchi on the sofrito. It's not actually kimchi like actually Korean kimchi. This one is a little bit, it's a puree actually that we get. It's really, really good.
All right, so let's break it apart. You tell us a little bit about it. We're going to break it apart on camera.
Oh, yeah. And the short rib. I mean,
right, so what's this? Well, what's at the bottom?
That's the sofrito.
Oh, this is the sofrito here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so there you go. There's the sofrito.
And once again, tomatoes.
What's on top? So what's on top of this?
That's a garnish, so it's going to be fried leeks.
Fried leeks.
And micro herbs on top. Yep, that's the garnish. And
yeah.
the micro herbs, they always change. Sometimes we have different things, but if you see the short rib, it just like pulls apart, which is the best thing. We braise it.
If you think I'm not going to eat this, you failed yourself. Because there's no doubt that I don't put this in my mouth.
Definitely.
Oh, you can definitely taste the kimchi.
Yes. Especially on that bite that you're going to take right now. That one, it's...
See, kimchi is normally spicy for me.
Yes. Like you said, this one is not like a, typically kimchi. Since kimchi, you're going to have like the cabbage and like everything together. Like, you can see the form.
But there's a little kick.
Yes.
But it's like a sweet and
more
spicy
sweet,
kick.
yep.
I've had kimchi at different restaurants. I use kimchi at home. That's good. That's really good.
Once again, that's one
really
of the
good.
a lot of people's favorite. We recently changed it a little bit. It used to be a bone-in short rib.
Okay.
And you know, obviously, we always go and talk to people. You know, Tammy over here and the other manager. We always talk to people. We want to know what they like, what they don't like.
Yeah.
And like that, I can make changes in my kitchen. I can make people.
Yeah, you're
happy.
always progressing, always evolving,
Exactly.
trying to do different things. So
This one is actually has no bones.
no bone.
It's 10 ounces.
Wow. So
All meat.
On your restaurant menu, you have a 10-ounce hunk of short rib
Yes.
over a bed of potatoes, some fried leeks on top,
And a lot of hearts there.
and a lot, yeah, with the kimchi sauce.
Yes.
And just so people know, it's not a spicy kimchi because
It's
that might draw some people away.
Yeah, no.
It's
It's actually a little bit sweet.
It was. I just had it. Listen,
more on the
if you want me to eat
sweeter
it again,
side, yes,
I will,
definitely.
and I'll do it, and I'll eat it for you guys. 'Cause I can taste it for you. But it's not super spicy. It has a little kick to the end, but it's calm.
Yep.
And it has that sweet, and it's not on the meat; it's on the potatoes.
Yes. And actually, a lot of people ask for like side of hot sauce or something to go with it.
Yeah.
I mean, at least to me, I like spicy food.
I like spicy
would-
food too. I'd go all the way. I would actually ask if you have the kimchi that's not sweet, and ask if you have it like
Yeah,
the hot kimchi
exactly.
on the side. So, all right, great. So far, we've had some of the lunch menu. We had the salmon salad.
Right.
We had
Chicken wings.
We had the chicken wings. We had the
kale.
baby
Organic
kale,
baby kale.
organic Caesar salad with the crouton that we brought up top. We just had the short rib with the I'd say sweet and spicy.
Sweet and spicy, yeah. That's well. Sorry. You know, that's the whole thing about the Korean name because yes, a lot of people use the Korean. It thinks that it's spicy all the time, but it's not spicy all the time. This one it has a little mix. So yes, sweet and spicy.
Trying to think what we're going into next. I think we're gonna save the donuts for last because that's the coolest. And then,
We go with the
Yeah, so we'll go-
B52.
all right, tell us about that. I'm not a dessert guy, but I mean, obviously, there's tons of women and
Well-
people in our audience that are. But
It's funny because I don't like chocolate that much. I like white chocolate. I don't like dark chocolate. But when I was in Colorado, one of my chefs, you know, we came up with this dessert actually, and we made it. We actually made.
so you guys make that in house,
Yes.
dude? That looks perfect.
Everything that you see over here is made.
All right, fine. You convinced me. Let me get a fork. I'm only doing this for Restaurant Week. There's no way.
Try it.
Okay, so what's the top layer? Obviously, that's chocolate. What's in the middle?
All right. So B52. The name comes from. It's actually a shot.
Yeah,
And,
I know that.
We do Kahlua, right? In the actually shot.
Experience reasons is why I know that.
Yeah. There is 3 types of alcohol.
Okay.
3 types of
Is
chocolate.
there alcohol in this dessert?
Yes.
All right, let's look at the dessert. What desserts are in this? What alcohols are in the dessert?
All right. So this one we have Grand Marnier.
Oh yeah, a little grandma.
We
Okay.
have a little bit of Kahlua.
Oh, that's the name of my dog. I have a dog named Bourbon and a dog named Kahlua.
Really. And then we have a little bit of bourbon.
Oh, Bourbon and Kahlua. Man, this dessert's like meant for me.
Yep.
How would I eat this? Do you mix this a little bit?
You
Do you have some
you
strawberry?
can have a little bit of whipped cream, and it's just to cut a little bit the
This isn't
rich
gonna. This isn't gonna get people drunk, is it?
No.
All right.
But then you can get a shot from the bar.
Don't make me say stuff like that on camera. Do you want some, chef? You should eat with me.
No,
There's no.
I will later on.
All right. What did you say is in the middle again?
In the middle is going to be white chocolate, and
Oh
that
my
one is
God.
the one that has the Kahlua. The bottom layer, it's going to be dark chocolate.
Listen, if my business partner Guy is watching, because he actually likes desserts,
It's good.
that's a go-to for sure.
So
And-
the bottom part, it's
let me actually
dark chocolate.
have a little bit more, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna treat myself.
Dark chocolate, and that one is the one that has the bourbon.
Dude, I never get second desserts. That's super good.
The first layer, it's a semi-sweet chocolate, so it's more like a
Oh man.
milk chocolate. Yeah.
Licking the fork.
And that one has my favorite part, which is the Grand Marnier.
Oh, that's delicious. That's delicious. And
Guy says, "Are you calling me fat?"
I'm not calling you anything, Guy. What I'm saying is, I like bourbon and you like desserts, and bacon. Loves bacon. So listen, we have our superpowers. Mine happens to be in form of brown liquor. Yours happens to be in form of desserts and bacon. I mean, it's all good, man. Awesome. That's delicious. No, seriously, going back to this, I mean, that's a delicious dessert. We kind of chopped it up a little bit. I had 2 bites, and if you know me, I never have 2 bites of dessert. I'd rather have 2 ports before I have 2 bites, but that's delicious. And that's on your $36 3-course dinner menu?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Awesome.
actually, it's one of the choices for the lunch menu as well.
Oh, great. So if you wanted to treat yourself at lunch, you can also do that as well. Now, I would call this the grand finale, mostly because, A, it's donuts, and who doesn't love donuts? And B, because this is a beautiful board that you have here. Tell us a little bit about this. You make this in-house, obviously.
Donuts. Yes, and yes.
That's it.
Donuts are actually, oh my God, since Hobnob, we work on this dish for like many, many times. The idea came actually from, we used to call them cronuts.
Cronuts. Why'd you do that?
Because it was a dough that was made from a croissant dough.
Oh.
And this one you like roll it and roll it and roll it, so it has the layers, layers, and layers. So when you bake it, pretty much.
Look at that. Now, I will say this, and we don't talk about other restaurants, but Cafe Barlicot, they just closed down. They just had their last day a couple days ago, and they have phenomenal donuts. And I've already had a donut in the back, so I've already tasted this. This donut is exceptional. We're gonna go ahead and what's the sauce that's on the board?
There is 2 different sauces. There is a house-made chocolate sauce.
House-made chocolate sauce.
Well, we put it together. Obviously, we don't make the chocolate and stuff, but we put it together. It's really good. And then we have the maple syrup, which is,
If
we don't
this
buy
was
it.
warm?
It's made over here. Yes, fresh.
But the food's been out a little bit since we started taking photos and doing our video shoot. If this was, I mean, even now, but that's delicious, man. You guys really kind of nailed desserts here. I've never had desserts here.
I think I always I always listen to people.
Yeah.
Try at least.
Get their feedback,
Yes,
try different things.
exactly.
And that's the beauty of Restaurant Week, because we want people to come to Public House, try things if you've never heard of Public House, or if you've never been to Hobnob, your sister restaurant, we want you to come during Restaurant Week, come for a 3-course menu or a 2-course lunch. We want you to try some foods you've never had, some of their mahi burgers or short ribs, awesome donuts. My favorite, that's probably one of my favorite desserts now. What is this called again? The B52?
Yes.
Try foods you've never had before. You come here at it's off season, so you're helping the restaurants out. We have the food and beverage scholarship that goes to local high school graduates that are attending the resort and hospitality program. So when you dine during this, you're doing a lot of good for yourself and your stomach, but also a lot of good for the restaurants too. Were you guys open this time last year?
Yes.
You guys were open, and we try to do this May 31st, June 13th. We try to do it when the restaurants are slow and can use a little bit of business. Do you look forward to anything with Restaurant Week and showcasing your menu?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously we're still kind of like a new place, but we're not a new place. And yeah, definitely I want everybody to come and try a little bit of this selection that we have. It's a little bit different. Obviously, we're not on Fifth Avenue, but we're still serving great food.
Absolutely.
It's kind of like, it competes with Fifth Avenue, but we're not over there. And the prices are like, I don't think they're really expensive. So I think everybody can come over here, sit down at the bar and have a drink, have the short ribs or a salad or, just a dessert, something. And the cool thing about the place is that you can come from your office.
Yeah.
Or you can come from going fishing.
Yeah, you can be in Bonita. You can if you're downtown, you don't want to be in the traffic. You guys. So if you guys don't know, I said this earlier when we were outside. Public House is the corner of Immokalee and Goodlet Frank Road. It's in the new plaza where it's right next to McAllister Bonehook Brewing, Smoothie King. I'm not going to mention other restaurants. There's a Collier Urgent Care here. There's a Burger 5, but you want to come here for their burgers and sandwiches.
Right in front of the hospital.
Right in front. Actually, that's probably the best. It's right in front of the hospital.
Live music on Friday, Saturdays.
Tammy, that's holding the camera, General Manager Tammy. We're going to tag her later. She said there's live music Friday, Saturdays. You guys have an awesome happy hour. And you guys aren't
all the
on
way till
5th.
7.
Till 7.
Yeah.
Who bands do you guys have?
Oh, a lot.
Do you guys just rotate it? Where do they get information? The website?
Yes.
Yes.
So if you're looking to find some live music on Friday and Saturdays till 7, and you don't want to go downtown or mid central Naples, North Naples, come to Public House. Live music, or you can have live music during restaurant week during those Friday and Saturdays.
Yes.
Oh, well then that's great. Everyone make your reservations now. Chef, I think we've gone through an extensive part of your menu. Listen, I appreciate it. Is there any last things you want to say before we toggle off here?
Just please come and give us a try. I'm sure you're not gonna regret. And yeah, that's it. Enjoy everything.
Just eat. Come in and eat.
Yeah,
Chef,
definitely.
thank you guys so much.
Nice to meet you.
Guys, thank you guys again for joining us. We're going to be going live at 3 o'clock and 4:30. Next, we have Ridgeway at 3 o'clock, Ocean Prime at 4:30. If anyone wants to join us at the Ridgeway shoot, go ahead and put your name in the comments. We'll select some people. Restaurant Week, May 31st to June 13th. $1 from every meal sold goes to the Sizzle Southwest Florida FGCU Food and Beverage Scholarship for local high school kids that are looking to go in the resort and hospitality program. Because for us and our mission, we deal with over 100 restaurants a year, and the number one thing we hear is restaurants need help. They need back-of-house help, they need front-of-house help, they need servers, they need managers, hotels need concierges, and goes on and on and on. And we want the high school kids we want them to go to school here. We want to give them an incentive with our scholarship, but we also want them to graduate and stay. We want them to work here, and we want them to help this community, the Southwest Florida community, flourish. So thank you guys again. Restaurant Week. Tag us, like the video, share the video, and we'll be eating with you guys soon. Thanks. Yeah.